Hello YouTubers, this is cessnaace back again with another video, another 15 games video. Yes, I am recording two 15 games videos in the same night, and I've already uploaded the first one and I will be uploading this one as soon as I'm done recording it. Picking up right where I left off last time, these are in alphabetical order. I started off the previous video with a game from Acclaim. I'm beginning this video with a game from Acclaim. That rhymes, don't you know? This is based on a license based on a TV series. And although I've never seen an episode of the TV series, I've always suspected that it was a ripoff of the film Blue Thunder, with Roy Scheider. Saw that one in the theater. Anyway, Airwolf. As Blue Thunder was a helicopter. It was blue. Okay, from SNK. Alpha Mission. Now, when I buy games at retro stores, I try and do this when I purchase games at or on eBay as well, although they don't always provide enough photos to be able to do it. But I make sure that the end label is firmly affixed and is complete, and I try to get games that don't have stickers on the front, but I'm not always successful. Sometimes they put them on the back, and while I don't like it, it's preferable to putting them on the front, especially as I've run into in some cases on the label itself. It's over here. I really don't like that because I don't always have the best of luck removing labels. Alright, the front of this cartridge looks pretty good, but the back looks pretty bad. From Sammy, McElligott. Alright, from Game Tech, American Gladiators. Alright, another gamer who was attempting to obtain immortality by writing their name on the back of the cartridge. This is based on a board game. It says so right there. The Sega Master System had Monopoly. The NES had Anticipation. From Activision, who was one of only two third-party publishers to support the Sega Master System in the US of A. The other being Parker Brothers. Parker Brothers released one, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, and Activision released one, Rampage. Although Activision did license some of their games to Sega, and Sega reprogrammed them, which is why the Sega Master System version of Ghostbusters is ever so much better than the version on the NES. Anyway, got off on a tangent there. This is Archon. Now I have a ton of third-party games for the Sega Master System, but they're all European releases. Okay, in the previous video that I uploaded, I showed some games that I had acquired through the NES Dump, and this is another one. This is a game that was released for the Famicom in Japan, but it was not released in North America for the NES. So the fine folks at the site that was the NES Dump put it on an NES cartridge. Trying to remember the full name of this game. The label only has Astrofang. But this is a racing game with vehicular combat. From Jellicoe. At least they printed the name of the game on the spine on this one. cessnaace. Technically it shouldn't be the spine, as this isn't a book or a magazine. On the end, because sometimes they put their name, Jellicoe, on the end, which I don't like because it's hard to find games that way. From Data East, a port of an arcade game, Bad Dudes. You know what? I went right past this. A boxed game. A homebrew that I recently acquired from Retro USB. Assimilate. And I mentioned that the whole business with ABS launch series is that Retro USB, don't know if they still are, but they did sell a clone of the NES, which they call the AVS. This is a shooter. I think that's going to throw off my counting now, because I think I pulled 15 cartridges. But in the past, I have done 15 plus 1, at least with comic books. I know I've done that. Alright, this is, I don't know if it was released by Mattel or licensed from Mattel. Anyway, Bad Street Brawler. I'm dyslexic, so I had to double check. I started to sound like Sylvester the cat from the Looney Tunes, inadvertently. Okay, I believe this was a launch title. Balloon Fight. Lord Maxon and I were discussing in the comments on a previous video the differences between the baseball series that Tengen did, RBI Baseball, and the series that Jellicoe did, called Bases Loaded. And if I remember correctly, we both came to the same conclusion that RBI Baseball is the better series between the two. Thank you, Jellicoe. We know who you are, or were. It says Bases Loaded. And this is Bases Loaded 2, second season. It just has a messed up label down here, and it's got a barcode label up there. Okay, from Sunsoft. I have, well, it's Batman, the video game. I know I have a Batman game for the Master System, but I don't recall if it was a commercial release, a European release, a North American release, or whether it was one that I got from the NES Dump that was a prototype. I did get a number of unreleased prototypes for the Master System from the NES Dump. I guess they should have called themselves the SMS Dump, and Nintendo wouldn't have bothered them. See, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What the hey? From Data East. Battle chess. And somebody wrote their name on the back. Alright. I'm going to take a break tonight and next do a 15 comics video. But I'm not taking a break from doing 15 games videos just tonight. I need to pull more games because I don't think there's enough in there to make a full video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'd be short. So, until next time. Did I shout out somebody this time? I'm going to go with Bamsey. It's spelled Bamsey, but it's pronounced Bamser. And I've known him for a long time at highscore.com. And whenever I've seen his name as it's spelled B-A-M-S-E, I've always thought in my head Bamsey. And then when he became a Patreon supporter, he informed me that it was pronounced Bamser. So I'm trying to retrain my brain, Bamser. Until next time, stay awesome.